Hi, good evening. This evening we're going to have a chat about looking after somebody who's at the end of life. Now, close to my heart at the minute, so if I nip off, just bear with me. If you're looking after somebody who is in that terminal stage, your mouth is really important. The comfort for eating if they can still eat or drink, and also just for interaction with those that they love. Mainly because you can get very bad breath at that point, and that can be related to dryness in your mouth. But also if they're not eating or drinking, a bit of ketosis development, and that can give a particularly bad breath. So looking after the mouth in that situation is really, really important for a lot of people, and it's something that we as loved ones can do for those people that we care about. Now, a lot depends on the situation that you find yourself in. If somebody's unconscious and they have no swallow, you've obviously got to be very careful about what you put in their mouth, potentially choking what you really don't want to do. But keeping their mouth moist and their lips dry is really, really important. And first of all, you certainly want to up the oral care. Nothing that dries the mouth, because that's actually going to make the lips chap much more. So little spray bottles that you can buy in Boots, a little bottle spray, just water, moist water, and spray that in. Or use a really soft toothbrush. Now these are super sensitive toothbrushes that TP do for anybody that has got sensitive teeth and gums, but they're really, really soft. And you can dip that in water and just go round the mouth, every half hour. You can't do it too often because that will actually make individuals not feel comfortable, and clean their tongue as well. I'm just actually going to demonstrate how you do this, so bear with me because I'm going to do it myself too. And then the teeth, very gently. On the tongue as well. Doing that with just plain water can make an awful lot of difference to anybody, just to make them comfortable. Now, depending on what stage your loved one is in their care, you may want to use toothbrush and toothbrush. Obviously, if they're able to, encourage them to keep up a good oral hygiene routine, and that means basically what we always do is brush teeth twice a day with a fluoride toothpaste, because anybody that's had cancer therapy can high risk of tooth decay as well as gum problems. But what you want to do is fluoride toothpaste, pea-sized amount, spread it around the teeth, and then brush gently if you're doing it for them. Dry mouth is hugely problematic. So if you're finding that you're struggling to brush because there's so much foam in the mouth, use the toothbrush dry, which we always recommend anyway. Pea-sized blob of paste, spread it around the teeth, and then brush every surface of every tooth. Now, that is your basic routine that you should do every day at home. Managing the dry mouth is a slightly different situation, so you may want to use a number of products that are actually particularly good for dry mouth. And these Xylamex, which we've talked about before at Growing Smiles, are particularly good to help maintain the moisture of the mouth. They're little discs, and they have a brown side and a white side, and the brown side actually gets stuck up against the bony part of the mouth above where the big molars are on the outside, because they're just across from the salivary ducts. So what they help to do is actually gather any moisture, because that's the side that comes into the mouth and maintains the moisture level. And what they do is they release xylitol over a period of about 4 to 6 hours. And for anybody who is mouth breathing, or they're on oxygen, or drugs that are causing them to have dry mouth, all these things will help. Latest thing that they have brought out is Xylogel, and we literally have only just got this in the last 24 hours. And again, it just helps to moisten the mouth. You will need to up the mouth care. Now, nursing should do it. My experience with nurses is they're not that keen on mouth. They still tend to use foam swabs, which are not ideal by any means, because they don't actually clean. They will certainly moisten, and you can do that up to every half hour if it's necessary. But people who are conscious, you can moisten their mouth every half hour without any problems. You can use a water dropper So, little eyedroppers for, I can't think of them, probably a proper name for the little rubber bit in the top that you pick fluid up. You can use that as well. For some people would use ice tubes or ice chips. Depends on if you're in a hospital setting, you may or may not actually have that available. But what you can do is a little mouse spray, and it's very easy to get a little plain bottle with a spray top, water into it, and just spray them out. Sometimes that can trigger a little bit of a gag, so you might be slightly wary with that. So if that's the case, small-headed toothbrush, really, really soft, because often when somebody's mouth is really dry, it almost becomes pebbled and sticky, and it sort of almost appears as if it's not going to move very well. So actually, dipping toothbrush, small toothbrush, soft bristles in water, and just going around the way I showed you there is actually really, really, really helpful. Keep the lips moist now. Usually nursing staff will have some sort of lip balm or Vaseline, whatever is handy. You always give. If the individual wears dentures, it is good to be able to get them out and get them cleaned and get them back in again. It's always difficult in terminal care because how long is a piece of string? Do you actually need to get the dentures out to clean them and put them back in again? Is that actually going to cause more upset? Often it's a matter of just keeping the individual, the patient, the person you're caring for comfortable. Manage any pain symptomatically. So if there's any ulcerated areas, you can use a number of different gels and balms that actually help with ulceration. And again, we keep some of these in. Corsybil is always a pretty good standby, and you'll get Corsybil easily enough in any of the chemists. Aloclair gel is great because it creates a little barrier, but again, you still need to be able to get into the mouth, and often actually that movement of the mouth can be very upsetting for somebody who is in end-of-life care. So it's a matter of taking your time to be conscious of the fact that the mouth has a huge impact on not just our health, but also on our interactions with other people. So do what you can as and when you can. Find the appropriate tools. So small brush, really soft bristles. As I showed you earlier on there, just wipe it round just with water, just to keep it moist. If they've got a swallow, you can use mouth rinses. You can use other things if they can still swallow and you're comfortable enough that they're not going to choke. It really depends on each individual situation. Often people are on oxygen, and if they're on oral oxygen, that's going to happen. Really drying effect in the mouth, or their mouth breathing, and again, huge drying effect. Same rules apply that we're always talking about with dry mouth. Keep your mouth clean. Far better to have a healthy mouth before you get to that stage in life, because your mouth will actually do better at the end of life. So, basic oral hygiene measures, brushing last thing at night, all other time of the day, trying to clean in between. Trying to clean in between somebody else's teeth is not always easy, but there are things that actually give you a bit of a better leverage. So these little TP interdental brushes, these TP angle brushes, just give you a little bit more length if you're trying to clean at the back. Likewise, some of the single tufted brushes are quite soft, and if you think the bristles are too hard, stick it under warm water. That actually softens the bristles and it makes it more comfortable, because what you're trying to do is reduce the biofilm that develops on the teeth. When the mouth is dry, you're going to find that is much more common, and it's thicker and it's more tenacious, and you need to actually take your time to clean around those teeth. If possible, if you can get the person you're looking after up a bit, it does actually help, because everything doesn't fall just as far down the back of their throat. If somebody's sort of quite flat, you are going to worry about anything going to the back of their throat and causing some sort of gag or choking reflex. So all those little things are going to help. I am going to post a link with this, because NICE has some quite extensive guidelines on oral care for a palliative patient. So you may well find those helpful. Please, by all means, ask me questions at this point. It's one that's pretty close to our hearts at the minute. But, it is one of those things that it can make a big difference, because if somebody's mouth is particularly dry, is particularly inflamed, they will have a bad smell, bad breath, and you don't want to be sitting that close, and that's totally understandable. But if that individual you're caring for has a level of consciousness, they will be aware that you're not that human being that close. That's at the time in your life when you do need somebody close to us, and somebody to actually be quite comfortable with showing it the care. So hopefully that is some help this evening. I am going to be here until 8 o'clock, but just after the start of it. Sorry about that. And any questions, please by all means have me this way. It's one of those things, remember, that you can do for the person that you're looking after. And I mean, I always say when you're not well, two things you want to do is wash your hair and brush your teeth. Why would you be any different when you're really, really ill? If they're dentures, you can take them out and clean them and pop them back in again. I did that for my mother-in-law for a long time. And you know, something she always said, and I felt a lot better. And you know, just maintaining that moisture level and making them comfortable, making them feel like, you know, it's worth doing is really, really important. So thanks for listening. And I will, as I say, be around until after, just after it. But thanks for those of you who have joined it. As you know, this is just a tough one this evening for me. So I didn't want to miss it because we've never missed a talking to Thursday since last football. And I always say, you know, it depends. I often get to Wednesday and you can think, what are we going to talk about tonight? What are we going to have tomorrow night for talking to? And sometimes somebody will come up with an idea. But as we've just been there and done that at the minute, and I know it made a big difference in what we've been going through this last week. So listen, folks, hopefully that was some help. I'm going to link the nice guidelines here. If there's anything else you want to know, just give me a shout. Okay, thanks, folks.